And we're live.
Live again. Welcome to the Destiny Hour with Paul, live from Johannesburg, South Africa. Wherever you are in the world, we're answering your questions on love, career, life. So kindly text your questions through to my daughter Shay. Good evening.
Good evening.
And it's cold in Johannesburg. Very, very chilly. However, there's been a lot of COVID knocking on our door. And it's quite devastating because they still haven't rolled out the vaccines. As a consequence, my daughter's partner has got it on the weekend, and now my daughter is suffering the symptoms, Jerry. So we're sending love to them. So we're on covert alert as well, Shay and I. Anyway, Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, or that Instagram thing. There's a different segment tonight, folks. So when you do your questions, that's fine. We're still going to do that for the Destiny Hour. But I'm promoting the life coach aspect thing, side of things. So we're going to put an advert on shortly. So you'll be able to see and perhaps tune into a podcast that I've done. It's called Paul's Nuggets. So we'll give you details shortly. So remember, folks, to be polite. And folks, if you do post a question, have the decency to wait for the answer. And don't text back, did you answer? Right? You have the decency to wait. Okay. That being said, you want me to open the shop?
When you're ready.
Yeah? Yes?
When you're ready.
Yeah? I'm not ready. Got questions?
There are a few.
Few questions. Better start then. Shop's open.
We're going to start off with Twitch tonight. First question is from Mercury Virgo, who asks, wait, guys. Hi Paul and Shay, I'm just about to send over my tax documents from 2 years ago in 2019 that were lost in the mail. Will things go smoothly this time, and will I get some money back finally?
Yeah, you should get some money back, Mercury. Yeah, I think things are going to go smoothly. Okay. So don't stress. I know you're thinking about penalties and that. I don't know. I don't think they'll penalize you. So you can get some money back, probably July.
Next question is from Anjum, who asks, hi, I hope you're both well. I want to know, will my sister-in-law take my daughter from me? Many thanks.
What? Will your sister-in-law take your daughter? Oh. You know, it's a curious question. Are you giving her away? That's one thing. Are you in trouble financially? Why would your sister-in-law want to take her? If she can give her a better life. That's the only reason I can think of, if you can't afford the child. But if you're thinking of it as a threat, I don't see that, no. I think it's a very, very sad question. I really do.
Last question on Twitch, then we're moving on to Instagram, is from I'm Shredder, who says, hello Paul, do you see me and Alicia living together one day? We are long distance. Thank you in advance.
I'm Shredder, Alicia. Look, if it carries on going as well as it's going, Shredder, the possibilities are very strong that could happen. But the next 4 or 5 months are significant in this relationship. So if you're putting pressure, it might be a negative thing. But if it's going as well as it is now, then I could see that happening in 4 or 5 months possibly.
Okay, we're going to move on to Instagram. Our next question is from Remy, who asks, how's my hair health?
The what?
His hair health.
Rennie.
Remy.
Hi, Rennie. Doing all right. You're doing all right. And I'm going to tell you this. The rest of this month, there's going to be change, significant change, where it looks fuller. But end of next month, you're going to be pretty pleased with the results. So, it's doing good. Well done.
Next question is from Priyanka, who asks, hi Paul, I want to ask a question for my husband. When will he feel settled in Korea?
That's the trouble. I don't know if he's going to settle. He's going to be a little bit more used to the place, but we're looking at August for him to start being a little bit easier with things. But I don't think he entirely settles, because I think it's such a culture difference for him. Yeah, August.
Next question is from Brianna, who asks, can you give me clarity on the situation with me and Jay? We aren't speaking and I can't understand the way I feel. If that makes any sense, please and thank you.
Yeah, it does actually, because you don't really know what you've done wrong. So, that's the issue. There is passion, okay, and there is attraction, but the trouble is he's holding back for whatever reason, and that's what's driving you to this state you're in at the moment. Okay, so I would think in terms of just cooling down. Okay, sort of don't chase. He's got the issues with commitment.
Our next question is from Thug FG, and she asks, will Paul and me work things out?
It's a funny name. Strange name for a guy. Paul. Will you work things out? Oh, that jumped out. That's nice. Nice, nice, nice. Will you work things out? You've got to. Okay, but the problem is you got to work together, and you're working against each other. Big problem. You know, it's who's the boss, who's got the last say. That's the feeling I've got. There's no doubt you will work it out, but it's going to take a lot of listening and less talking and less who's right. But you've got your work cut out for you, babe. But you should be able to do it.
Next question is from Samantha, who asks, is tendai going to be helping me financially as things are improving?
Yes, I think he will. I think he will. Yeah, I think he'll start helping next month. So drop some hints, okay? And don't be shy to ask for help if you need.
Next question is from Sarah, who asks, "Hi Paul and Shay, how are you? Do you know if Colin is into me, please?"
Hi Sarah. He's in. He's in like Flynn. It's going to become more apparent to you next month. Oh, he fancies you. No doubt in my mind. I don't know what he's working out. But he's got a few things he's got to sort out. One of them might be moving, actually. I don't know if he's moving or thinking of moving. But he's into you, babe.
Next question is from Kate, who asks, "Will there be any issues with the law with my business, or will everything be fine in 2 months or so?"
Hi, Kay. There is going to be an issue. But I don't think it's right now. I think you might break a little law while you're busy operating. But you are opening, okay? So I'm happy about that. Are you opening in July, August? It's a good time for me. When I say you be in trouble, you know, it's kind of... you know, those, like the health inspector will pop around and whilst you're operating and write you a ticket, that kind of sort of trouble, okay? But you're going to be operating. I wouldn't worry about that.
Our next question, this is a strange one. Harry asks, "It's 4 a.m. I heard a sound. Am I being robbed?"
4 a.m., Harry? You heard a sound? No, I don't think so. I don't think so, Harry. Make a noise. Make a big noise. Switch lights on. Make a noise. They hate noises. Okay, I think it might be a cat, actually.
Next question is from Siobhani Rose, who asks, "Hi Paul and Shay, I really appreciate your work and love what you are doing. He said he wants to marry. Is he saying the truth or is he just playing around?"
And this is?
Siobhani Rose.
Isn't that a nice name? Is he playing around? Oh, I hope not, Siobhani. I really hope not. I don't think he's playing around. I think he wants to, but I think he may have, it may have slipped out. That's my problem. You know, we had a couple of drinks, or he was having a good time. It just slipped out in the heat of the moment. So it was kind of premature, so to speak. But the subject is going to come up again in the next 3 months, and he's going to be serious about it. So.
Okay. We've been blocked on Facebook because of a song, and I don't know why.
Oh, so Facebook has blocked us.
Yeah.
What song? It's royalty free.
I'll get around these people. Sorry, Dad.
Facebook. The Facebook police. Are we on anything else?
We're on Instagram and YouTube. quickly make a Facebook post. Let's get through the rest of these questions. Next question is from Sunny, who asks, will I be a bald man or a man with hair? My hair is nice, just some shedding, and my doctor said it's normal.
I don't think you have to worry about your hair loss for the next 7 years. Okay.
Next question is from Shivy, who asked, hi Paul and Shay, hope you're doing good. I've got a really bad dream. Is my delay in marriage related to anything?
It's see, I don't know the circumstances of your marriage. Have you got somebody? That's one of the questions. If you haven't, then I would take that dream as being a warning of some kind. But if you have got somebody in your life, maybe there's a rush to get married, and that's the problem. I would safely say that next year is probably a better time. So that's what I've got.
Okay. Let's see. Next question is from Lizzie, who says, hi Paul and Shay, hope you're doing well. Will I be able to change my flights to Cyprus if cancelled, please?
You should be able to, Liz. You should be able to. So long as it's not the last minute. That's what I would say. I would say about 4 or 5 days prior. So.
Okay, next question's from Brittany, who asks, will I get my own place this year?
Brittany, you should be able to. Maybe 4 months. 4 months. But certainly by October. Yeah, you can.
Glenn asks, was what I went through a death spell or something else?
I think there was an attack on you, Glenn. I don't know if you broke up with somebody. Seems to be a love sort of issue. There was an attack, but it didn't work. Okay, although you've gone through a horrible time. It didn't get you. You're going to feel better over the next 4 weeks. So drink lots of water, say a prayer. Never ever hurts to say a prayer. Okay.
Okay, I'm going to make this the last one on Instagram, then we have to move on. Jeanette asks, hi Paul, when is he going to ask me to be his girlfriend? Will it be in July?
Probably, Jeanette. Probably July. Yeah, I've got about 4 weeks. Okay, so have a bit of faith. Okay?
Okay, let's move on to YouTube. Thank you guys for waiting so patiently. First question is from Jess, who says, hi there. I have this strong need to pursue something positive that will make me famous. I wonder if there's any reason why I feel so drawn that way. Am I meant to be famous?
No, you want to be noticed, baby. Do you know what I mean? Meant to be famous. I think you want attention, my sweetheart. That's what I need you to understand. Are you meant to be famous? These days, you do a few TikToks and then you get, 5,000 followers, or you're on Instagram posting stuff. Are you meant to be famous? What can you do? Can you sing? Can you dance? Can you act? If you've got the desire, then you've got to practice the talent. Practice your gift. Sorry. I would say that if that's an overwhelming desire to be famous, the possibilities are that you will find the limelight somehow. So I would say next 2 years, brush up on your singing, dancing and acting.
Thank you very much, Divine Flame, for the donation. Their question is, hi Paul and Shay, I'm travelling with my husband soon and his ex made some serious threats. Should we be worried she will follow through with her threats? Thank you.
Wow, Divine Flame, thank you for the donation, my sweetheart. What a... No. She's just jealous because she wanted to go travelling with hubby. It's pathetic. Why is he still in touch with her, Divine? Why? There's no need for that. And if he needs to put his foot down, by the way, because it's absolutely debilitating, to say the least. So I don't believe she followed through. I mean, I think she's just all mouth, babe. Okay.
Next question is from Kapil, who asks, do you see communication with Sonam? We are in a no contact situation.
Why? Why are you not speaking? Because you fight too much. Right? Too much pressure. Too much pressure. So I don't see him reaching out because he's still got echoes in his head of the arguments and the fights. And it hasn't just been one. It's been, you fight over dinner, what you're going to have for dinner. And you've got to understand something. It's not fun, this relationship. So why should he reach out? Do you know what I mean? I wouldn't wait by the phone, baby.
Our next question is from Coco, who says, hi Paul and Shay. When do you see progress regarding weight loss from you? Thanks for your guidance. I am so much healthier.
Well, good for you, Coco. It gets to that point where you sort of plateau, right? You lose all the water and fat, and then you gain muscle, don't you? You're doing well. You're doing very, very well. There's another significant drop in weight over the next 3 weeks. Okay? Over the next 3 weeks.
next question is from Asta, who asks, "Hi Paul and Shay, any guidance? I feel stuck career-wise and nothing seems to be moving forward. Thank you so much."
Sometimes the world needs to spin all by itself, and you don't need to be worrying about it, okay? Just stay still and don't move, okay? And you still need to get through, I think, your summer, and carry on doing what you're doing, okay? Because I think you're going to be surprised come the end of summer. So don't do anything, okay? You know, I think you're just a little bit impatient, and you don't need to be, okay? Be grateful that you've got a job. It might not be everything, but it's something, right?
Making this the last one on YouTube and moving back over to Instagram. Boris asks, "Hi Paul and Shay, I hope you're both well. When do you think I will meet KW?"
Hi, Boris. I think it could well be this month, Boris. Because 4 has come up. I would say the next 4 weeks, but I think this month. But at a push 4 weeks. But I'm strongly thinking this month. There's a good chance maybe next week. So, good for you, big boy. Good for you.
Okay, quickly going over to Instagram, getting the last few here. Magic Touch asks, "Hi Paul, from India. Wanted to ask, when is it a good time for a new job and a better time in career?"
Nice one. This is the problem. We've got to find something that you are passionate about. That's the problem. Otherwise, the next job you go to is going to be just another job. The best time for you is stay put for now, up until October. But in that time, we want to find out what it is you're passionate about, if that's at all possible. Okay, whether it's people, you know, whether it's socializing, and then work toward that. But stay put for now.
Our next question is from Rayhan, who asks, "Is there a spirit looking after me? I always feel something in me or around me."
Okay. Look, we do have guardian angels. Okay, that's just a God-given thing. But we do have people that have passed that look after us or want our attention. I would say if you're feeling good or pleasant, yeah, it's a loved one. So it might be a male figure. I don't know if you lost a grandfather or an uncle, but they seem to be attached to you. Are you studying, or should you have studied? Because there's a push towards studying. They need you to better yourself. Okay, so it's a male figure, and yes, it's almost like you've got a bodyguard. Okay, an advisor.
Next question is from Yoli, who asks, "Hi Paul, will I get the money from my mom's lawsuit from her house?"
Hi Yoli. Yes, you should. I don't know when the court case is, or if it's in the next 8 weeks. So what's that? That's also July, August. I think you should receive a payout, Yoli. Yes.
Next question is from Annabelle, who asks, "Hi Paul and Shay, can you please tell me if John will get good treatment for his illness at the new doctor's office? Please and thank you."
Okay. Hi, Annabelle. Okay. Yes. I don't know if there's a change of medication, but there's going to be a definite response by John to the treatment. I think the new doctor is on the ball, and I think you're going to see progress, Annabelle. So go for it. There may be a diet-related thing coming, so be open to that. You know, if he says stop eating this or stop drinking that, then understand that will go a long way in helping John.
I believe this is the last question on Instagram from Sparrow, who asks, "Hi Paul and Shay, will there be a safe place on this earth for me to rest my head? Blessings."
Sparrow, why are you so sad, my babe? Why are you so sad? You know, I was gonna, that's the problem. The answer is yes. Sparrow can make its nest, but you can make it where you are. You just got to have the confidence. Why are you so unhappy is my question. Okay? Are you not doing what you want to do? But I will say this. You've got to start trusting your talents. And you have got talents. Okay? You know what you should be doing. And I don't know if it's a religious aspect or a nature kind of aspect, but that's where you're going to find your peace. But you need to claim your peace on your pillow tonight, because everywhere you go in this world, you take your problems with you. It's not the actual country or city or town which make you happy. Okay, so you need to understand that you've got to strive for a bit of peace and happiness within you. I hope I've made sense, Sparrow. There's place for you, my baby.
Before we move on to the YouTube questions, I think we should take a little break and show you off the advert.
Oh, bear with, folks. There's an advert coming. Okay.
Questions. Our next question is from Alexis, who asks, there is a young autistic boy who is missing. Is he alive? Prayers for the child. It's heartbreaking.
He's alive. Alexis? Alexi.
Alexis.
Alexi. Thank you for your concern and love. Okay. For some reason, he's gone back to somewhere which is familiar. And I don't know if it's like Grandma's house or where Grandma used to live. It's that kind of feel. He's gone for a sense of home. He's still alive. Okay. He'd be missing for perhaps... What's the date?
It is the 14th of June.
For Monday. Okay, you're going to hear this week. He's alive. And your prayers did help, by the way. Believe you me, they did help. Okay, but it's something about going back to where he felt at home. So even if he went to fishing with his dad or his granddad or something like that, that's the feeling I've got.
Next question is from Rusin, who asks, hi Paul and Shay, I hope you're well. My wife is missing a gold ring with a ruby-like stone. It's part of a set of 3. Any suggestions on its whereabouts, please?
Okay. It's outside. It's outside. I don't know. Does she do the gardening, or where she hangs up the washing? It's outside. That's where I'm getting. But I wouldn't be surprised if it's on grass. That's the feeling I've got. You should find it. You should find it.
Our next question is from Siobhani C, who asks, hi Paul and Shay, greetings from Canada. I hope you're doing great. Can you please tell me, is he actually serious about me? I'm getting suspicious towards his intentions.
He's still got it. I do think he's serious. I do. But the trouble is he has to, it's his job to build trust. Your trust. He's got to build it. And why am I keep doing that? Give him a little bit of time to explain his suspicious actions. Give him a bit of time, but I'm going to say come the first week of July, I think he would have made amends. Okay, so just persevere. He might be going through some difficulties of his own. Okay, hang in there.
Next question is from Alex, who asks, hello Paul and Shay, will I become a famous rapper?
There's 2 famous things we've had, people wanting to be famous. Will you become a famous rapper? Are you any good, Alex? That's the question. And you know, if you're good, okay, you're going to be, that's going to be your job, right? So, I would urge, I think you have got talent, but I still think it needs to be worked. And that's the problem. You're going for the fame rather than the quality of your work you're putting out. Think in terms of that. Okay? Put out a good music, good work. If you do that, you're going to be rewarded. Okay?
One second. In the meantime, you can answer Annika, who asks, Kaishane, Paul, I hope you're doing good. I want to ask if you can tell me something about my partner's work.
Annika, is this, which Annika is this?
Cheers, Annika.
Oh, okay. Hello, baby. Okay, he's not happy, eh? He's going to be moving or leaving. Okay, possibly the next 3 months. Okay, so you need to help him with his CV, resume, get him out and about. He's just not a happy camper. And I think there's pressure at work from somebody. I think it's a boss. It's giving him a hard time. Things aren't going well. Get his resume done. Okay, get out and about. He's a nice guy, eh? Just want to tell you that. And he's going to be employed.
Right, back over to YouTube. Our next question is from Janet, who asks, hello Paul, I was wondering when am I ovulating in September to have a baby? Thank you.
Ovulating, you say? Kidding. When? Why am I... Okay, it's the first 3 weeks. So from the 17th of... Did we say September? Yeah. 17th that week. Okay? Was it 3 days? I don't know. 17th, I would get some wine and other items. Okay, so 17th, my babe. I'm getting all hot here.
Next question is from Jeanette, who asks, hi Paul and Shay, will my tenant want his belongings after he abandoned the apartment? Blessings.
That's an issue, I know. It's a load of rubbish that he's left behind, isn't it? Did he owe you money? And if he did, then you're quite within your rights to get rid of the stuff or sell it. I don't think he's going to come back. Okay, so if you want to delay for 5 weeks, so if he left a couple of weeks ago and you want to wait till the end of the month, that's fine. And then get rid of it, Jeanette.
Next question is from Sylvia, who asks, hi Paul and Shay, my living situation isn't the best and I need to move out soon. I don't have a job and the money I saved up is not enough to move out on my own. What advice can you give to help me? Thank you, Paul and Shay.
Okay, Sylvia, I know it's a problem. You got to get a job. That's the key. And if you can't, you will get a job, by the way. Next 3 months. So you've got to put all your focus on, all your energy on getting a job. If it's impossible and you're not having the success, I don't know what the possibilities are about moving back home. And that's not a defeat. That is just to regroup, you know, a family member or move back home. But you need 3 months, but you need to really, really focus, babe. Okay? You'll get your wish, because I do see you moving this year. So just go for it. And, you know, don't fight where you currently are. It might not be the best, but you've got a place for now.
I really like how this person posted their question. Julie asks, Dear Paul, wishing you the very best. What will the consequences of being brutally honest with Felipe be? Sending you both big hugs and stay safe, guys.
Okay, that's a great question. The consequences, you know, sometimes it's not nice to be honest. I know we're dying to be honest with some people and tell them where they, you know, what we feel, okay? You'll blow it, Julie. You'll blow it. The friendship or the what will happen is that he will start to. Firstly, he'll deny and object to your honesty, and he'll argue it. Then he'll think about it and try and act. But ultimately, I think it's going to push him away. So, can you risk it?
Next question is from Dr. Victor, who says, Hello Reverend, and I hope you're good. I still have not heard from J&J, and my mind is still there. Will they get back with a job offer this June, and will it be positive and rewarding?
Hi, Dr. Victor. You know, everything's slow now. Really is, especially in Africa. Will they get back to you? They need you. Yeah. And the strange thing is, I think you know the director or the boss. Okay, they've just had a little bit of issues. You're going to be there. 6 did come up. The likelihood, Dr. Victor, is after the 21st of this month. But if I'm wrong in that regard, that's when they start to think about things. So possibly at the very latest, I would say the end of July. But I'm more inclined to think that you're going to hear from them this month, Dr. Victor. So have faith. I know you do. You're just a little bit impatient. Okay? But it's the world at the moment. It's turning slowly. But you belong there.
Next question is from Ben, who asks, on a scale of 1 to 10, how jealous is my best friend M? I've been doing something good recently.
Oh, okay. Fair question. It's such a useless emotion, jealousy. Okay, from 1 to 10. 7. 7 plus tax. Do you know what I mean? He's right up there. You know, you get these people that, in different cultures, it's different things. Neighbors jealous of, you get people jealous of legs, noses, lightness of skin. You get people jealous of people's body, hair. It's ridiculous. So he's 7. It's such a useless emotion to have. jealousy. 7 out of 10.
We haven't done one of these in a very long time. Weasel asks, "Hi Paul, can I have a general reading please? Thank you."
General reading. Okay. So you're looking for a little bit of a boost. Weasel, I wish you know what you need to do. You need to do martial arts, something like that. Yoga, meditation. Well, I don't know why I'm doing that, but you've got to do something like that. Judo, jiu-jitsu. What's that?
Taekwondo.
Taekwondo. No, it's not. Where those old people go? Tai Chi.
Tai Chi.
Right? That's what you need to be doing. Okay? Doesn't mean to say that you have to get a karate suit and go cage fighting. Right? But that's what you need. You need to be in touch. Yoga would work well for you. Okay? And it would help you to connect and be at peace. Be at one with the world. Look at that, please. I really got excited for you there for a moment. So get on the floor. None of that stuff. On the floor and breathe.
Okay, well, looks like we have just one more question and we can wrap it up. Randy asks, "Does the girl that was obsessed with me from school still remember me after a year had passed?"
Of course she does. You were her first infatuation. Okay. Does she still remember you? Yes, she still remembers you. But I think she's moved on to somebody else, or she's got a boyfriend. So do not wait or try your luck with her. Randy, move on, please, and take it as a compliment. But don't take it that she's going to stalk you for the rest of her life until she gets you, because she would have moved on to somebody else. Okay, but take it as a compliment.
Very last question is from Cynthia, who says, "Greetings, Paul and Shay. Is it in best interests for A to hear how manipulative S is with him in order to cut off the connection? He's blinded by it and stuck. Or is it best I leave it to divine intervention?"
Ah, nice one. I'm glad you said that. The trouble is with pointing out stuff and being the whistleblower. Okay, you think you're doing good, but you're not. And what will happen is it will blow back in your face. As a consequence, you're going to lose credibility. So, that's it. It is going to come to a head anyway, pretty soon. So wash your hands of it, please. It's going to come out. Yeah?
And we are done.
And with that, we are done with the Destiny Hour. My thoughts and prayers go out to Jerry and Lowton, who are battling COVID. We are feeling the effects, chest, nose, and my head feels like it's on fire. So I'll be praying again tonight and taking loads of pills. Folks, there's a big thing in the States that taking your masks off. They've had the vaccines, most of them, but in this country, we still can't get them. It's a ridiculous situation. So what I wanted to say is count your blessings, wear your mask.
Do you want to take just this one last question? and then we'll cut it.
Sure. Okay.
Julia asks, I've signed up for a TV show and they asked for my social networks. There is a closed profile that I suspect is a producer looking at my stories. Would it be? Thank you.
Looking at your stories, Julia, you've got to keep a little bit to yourself in that regard, okay? Because people are, some people can be like vultures. Yeah, it is a producer, okay? Yes, I do think they are eyeing you. I think you're going to be working pretty soon. So, just be careful with your secrets, okay? You can do all your pictures and action headshots and all that, you know what I mean? But just be careful with your secrets, babe, okay?
Now we can go home.
Can I go home now?
Yes.
Anyway, folks, I wanted to say thank you. Sorry about Facebook banning us with our free music that we got. Anyway, we should see you next week, God willing. Thank you, Shay. If you got nothing to do, why don't you tune in to Paul's Nuggets? Should be on YouTube. Do you want to run that advert again?
Yes.
And it's a story.